What's going on YouTube? It's SHAREfactory, fanboy guru, and I'm bringing a few articles, a few little stories of some PlayStation roundup that I found that I thought was a little interesting. Starting with No Man's Sky because I'm interested in No Man's Sky. You know, just for the idea of when they unveiled it at E3 the first time, and we're watching, you know, and they're flying the ship, and the ship went off the planet. That was it. It sold me, you know. Everything else afterwards was just cool. It was dope. Like the big space battles, all like everything else looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, but the main reason why I'm getting this game, No Man's Sky, is because we're flying on and off ships. Like everybody else, I'm like as long as I can search at least like 10 planets before I need to upgrade my ship, I'm just gonna be flying on and off these motherfuckers, flying on and off these motherfuckers, visiting planets and planets, because that's all. That's really all I want to do is just fly all over the place and visit these planets. But the developer Sean Murray, he's also the co-founder of No Man's Sky's developers Hello Games. He was on Stephen Colbert's Friday Night Late Show, and they were giving a live demonstration of the game, you know, showing it off once again. Like in from the first little bit, it did look good. Like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't feel like watching it. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it definitely does look good. I do want to play it. If you want to see a little more of that, you want to get a little more information. And Stefan actually asked or made a very good statement because there's so many planets. I think he said 13 quadrillions. Like there's millions of planets, and they said that there's no way for us to finish the game. Like no one, they like okay. They said we could finish it, but not visit all the planets, which is a little crazy. I don't know. They said it'd be impossible for everyone to visit the planets. They kind of went into detail as to how the planets work and how the devs don't even know what's in the game and how everything is generated using math and you know saying based off their real theories, I guess. And he made a good point. Stefan did. He made a very good point. He said that how are they going to be able to keep the game interesting when there's so much to do? And that's honestly something I'm looking forward to. Like I want to know how are they going to be able to keep us, you know what I'm saying, with um, this random gameplay of things actually changing without everything being the same over and over and over again. I mean, so I definitely want to see what's going on there. I mean, so like I said, No Man's Sky. I want to look forward to. Honestly, I don't even think the game's gonna come out this year. They're being too quiet about it. They might be showing it off, you know what I'm saying, showing new things about it and showing gameplay of it, but I still don't think it's gonna come out because we only got 2 months left and we still ain't heard nothing. We still ain't heard nothing about it. We know all the games are coming out in October. You know, we got like I said, we got 2 months left, and they still ain't saying that. So I kind of got this feeling that it's gonna be pushed back to like early no, early January, but it'll be out in January though. That's how I feel about No Man's Sky. But and a smaller bit of news: Drive Club PlayStation Plus edition will be taken off the PlayStation Store. It won't be free anymore, which I think is good because there is like I have the PlayStation Plus edition, and there are such few cars and so few tracks that the game does get boring, you know, because you get tired of playing the same tracks over and over again. You know that does get tedious, especially when you want to see the game. When you really want to see the game, and it's a beautiful world. Like I said, don't get this, don't even get the PlayStation Plus. Just go out and buy the game itself. Go out and buy a legit Drive Club. So I'm happy it's being taken out. Some people were mad about it, saying that it's a cheapskate and they're doing us wrong. I'm like, if you really wanted the game, they're not doing no one wrong. Because those who really wanted the game, they're gonna just go ahead and, like I said, just pick the game up. You really want to play it, just go pick it up. Don't wait. Don't worry about the PlayStation Plus to take it from me. The PlayStation Plus is nothing but a demo that just takes up space and data. So just go ahead and buy the legit Drive Club game. Because I'm telling you, it's from the PlayStation Plus version that I played. I like it. Like I said, I'm going to buy Drive Club now, especially because there's a sale on it right now for like 13 bucks. Actually, I'm thinking about going ahead and getting it. I should just go ahead and pick it up. Like it's fucking $13. Why bullshit? But it's coming down. I believe it's coming down at the end of this month. I couldn't find a date for it, but I believe it's coming down at the end of this month. And I want to give a quick little shout out to the Xbox community. I don't know if these are legit sales numbers because of some GameSpot and it was just like a little side note. But for a little side note, they said that on the Xbox One, Forza Motorsport 5 and Forza Horizon 2 have managed to. That's what I'm saying. It's inaccurate, but it has managed to get in the hands of 7 million players. So because there is a lot of game sharing. So I'm not gonna say that everyone, but that there's 7 million sold for it. You know what I'm saying? Copies sold, but still, that's pretty cool. That's legit. I like that. That their racing game got some love over there in the community. I like that. That's cool. But another little article. Actually, it's not a little article because I agree. We do need to see some more of the first party games. But Shuhei Yoshida, after Andrew House said that Sony's first party lineup for this year was sparse, and it is sparse. But there are plenty of third party games. But Sony's first party lineup is a little sparse, and that's what Andrew House said in the beginning of this year. And now with another interview, I believe it was at GameSpot, Shuhei Yoshida has came out and said that um, what did he say? Where's the article at? Oh, that we have to do more about the AAA first party AAA games for the PlayStation 4, which I do agree with. We have seen a bunch of all these third party bundles and deals and advertisements, but we do need to see a little more in house, saying love. Sony also did say, I believe it was Andrew House who said that this year we're going to see the power of the PlayStation 4. But, it was either this year, he said either this year or next year, and I'm pretty sure it was this year. He said that it'll be the year that shows, quote unquote, the power of the PlayStation 4, which I think that they just be using that as slogans, just to get clickbaits. But these third party devs are not going to 100% utilize these consoles as the first parties would, because the first parties would have the bigger budgets, the longer time frames to work on the game. They wouldn't have so much pressure of meeting a deadline. You see what I'm saying? Because as first party, I'm sure they would have a little leeway. But definitely, Shuhei Yoshida has a point, and so does the rest of the PlayStation community. Because we all know we want to see like God of War 4. We know games like God of War. Actually, I'm not gonna say 100% God of War is coming. I'm like, but I don't think God of or Kratos is dead at all. So I definitely am looking forward to God of War 4. So we need that ASAP. We need other new first party games like Uncharted was supposed to come out. That got delayed. You see what I'm saying? So we definitely Gran Turismo that could have definitely came out, and I think Sony's trying to push for it to come out next year before 2017. So Gran Turismo is on its way, but I just don't know the exact date. None of that has been released yet. But we know that Sony has their first party studios doing work like Media Molecule. They also have their game Dreams, which I believe was doing a live stream actually. If it wasn't this week, it was next week. I'm gonna look into that. But I believe, like I said, Media Molecule was showing off Dreams. That's another first party studio. So they are working, which I can agree there. But it's time to put some pressure on them. Like these games do need to come out. That's for sure, 100%. These games need to come out. We need to see. We need that more secure reason of why we bought this PlayStation, because again, third party deals are cool and all. I'm like, but we need it's the first party exclusives, you know, that touch home, At least around here, to me it does shit. I want them first parties. I love them shits. Like I said, Last of Us, best game. God of War, best franchise. Shit, I don't give a fuck. What else? What other first parties I think of real quick? Infamous, another good game. I love Infamous. But yeah, that's. I'm just going off the top of my head. I'm not really trying to think many of them. But just to quote a little something that was interesting from Shuhei, which like I said, it's a little interesting. I'm a little confused. It baffles me. I don't understand how one could do well. I think they all would progress. But Shuhei says that it's ironic in a sense because when a platform is doing well, studio side kind of struggles. It probably has some relationship of two things, of some relationship to these two things. When a platform is doing well, third parties support it more. So from a pure software standpoint, there'll be more competition when the platform's not doing so well. Our games become more prominent and we get larger market share within the same platform. I would assume, and that's the end of the quote from Yoshida, but I would assume that if the PlayStation 4 is doing well, it would promote all the game software and developers to do well. So I don't understand how, I know that the third parties would definitely support that um, console more or platform of choice more because that's where the support is, that's where the fans are, that's where their money, that's where the most money is going to be. But I still don't see how that would not push the first party does. Be like, okay, well, we need to get to this money too, instead of letting all these third party developers take the money and the deals. We need to get to this money too. So I don't understand how, saying because of one, the other suffers. But hey, that's what Yoshida thinks, and I'll just that's let me know what you think of that as well. And then one last thing, this 3.0. Oh my God, there are some up and downs about the 3.0. Like when I go into my communities, it takes some time to load. It'll be a little laggy at times. So there are some ups and downs with the 3.0, and I can definitely agree with that. Like the events player, I thought it was gonna be a little different. I thought like some people were gonna be able to host events, but so far like that might come in the future. But so far, only the developers can host games or events into the events tab. And somebody else made a good point. Another bad thing that I think we as a community, I'm sure in whole, will use the community tab more than the events tab. You see, because if it's only the devs that are putting out events for the moment, not many people are going to go there first. You know what I'm saying? I think the majority of people will go to the community, which is a little harder to get to in the friends tab. But overall, I think the communities need its own icon, its own tab on the XMB. That's what I'm getting at. Instead of the events, or at least you keep the events, just put the communities there too. That's what I'm posting on. But other than that, though, those are the only like real shit. Those are the only really things I can think of that are negative about it. Cause sharing the YouTube, um, 10 gigs of cloud storage, it goes from 1 gig to 10 gigs now. Cloud storage for PlayStation. What else is on that we could do? The live with PlayStation, the whole area has been done, reorganized. Now you could go to specific broadcasters like YouTube, Twitch, or Ustream. Before you just went there and just looked at all broadcasters, which was Twitch and Ustream. But now with YouTube there, to help that clutter, they made it where you can go and search a specific broadcasting stream. Like I said, by YouTube, Twitch, or Ustream. You can upload 10-second clips to Twitter and Daily Motion, which I don't use either one of them, nor do I see what the purpose of 10 seconds. Like, what are you showing off in 10 seconds? I don't know, but okay. Also with the live with PlayStation, they got the trending tab. They got a bunch of different things. It's all reorganized now. You can also use screenshots in there. I'm like, oh man, they definitely reorganized things with this 3.0. The friends list, that's how you get to the communities, which I dig the most, well, not the most, that's my second thing I like, is the communities because of the fact that, whew, man, there's so much going on in there. It's like a PlayStation orientated Facebook. Legit, that's what it's like. There are some ups and downs with it. Like, you can have someone post in only one section, but you can't like this or like, dislike, comment. You can't do any of that. You know, in time, I'm sure they'll change it with future updates. We already know how Sony is. Sony will release like 2.0 and then drop 2.1 point something within a week or 2 weeks or within the next month. Sony gives out, we always get monthly updates. And as long as the community keeps making an upward, which I hear the communities all on the forums that people are dropping many videos about it. That I hear just as much negative feedback as I do positive, which I think for future updates will only turn out positive anyway. Because, Sony knows these problems. They hear us. They know. Our voices are heard. They're just working on it, which is my next thing. Um, I think 3.0 is a good overall foundation for expanding the PlayStation social aspect of the game. Like even another, which is the feature that I'm gonna use the most, which is probably the best feature to me, is streaming over to YouTube. It allows the PlayStation ecosystem, everyone on PlayStation 4s, to be legit convoluted, like right there to your PlayStation 4, because you could do your streaming, you could watch the streaming, you could do your share play. Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that. You only could record up to 15 minutes of commentary, and I forgot about it. It completely slipped my mind. Um, but going back to the 3.0 update, like I said, you can share, you can stream, you can watch streams. It definitely makes it, like I said, more social to PlayStation, which is what I like the most right now about this 3.0 update. And I think they laid a great foundation for what the future updates and the future social aspect of where the PlayStation 4 can go, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? All in all, I think like I said, social is where we're going right now with this PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Sharing this shit. The communities, yo, every community that I'm in is live. People are always talking, they're always conversating on there. It's just all good right now for PlayStation. You know, I'm like, even knowing, like I said, my a couple seconds ago, that we might not have so many first party AAA games. But I'm telling you, the games we got, we're loving them. We're getting uh decent ass third party exclusive games, and all kind of just convoluted PlayStation greatness is just coming. It's just so much coming right now. And I'm digging so much of it. But yeah, 3.0 is dope. I hope you enjoyed my little roundup. But I'm about to log out. Deuces. I'm out of here.